right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day three of the art of leading. I'm so excited to find you again today. Today, it's going to be the last day of the English part of this seminar, the BAL Seminar, as I'm coming to you from Harvard, where I will be just closing it with a nice bow. And also, there will be some Q&A because I received some questions, and I am welcoming you, encouraging you to send in me to write in your questions on the comments, and I will be able to respond to them. And I would like you to stay because I'm going to talk more about our programs. A lot of questions were about the program, and particularly the one that we're launching for this summer at a special price. And it's a great step one for you to start leading yourself to the dream life that you wanted to have and to experience and to achieve. So let me know where you're connecting, and if you were here for day one and day two. I can see all these beautiful faces already with us today. Hi, Lena. Hi, Samia. We are live streaming in different platforms. So it is so nice to be able to connect digitally with everyone from around the world. So today is going to be a big day. And I say that every day, but this is really very important because I wanted to really leave you with some tools that you can use to feel that you have made a change in the journey of your life. It's like you are starting the change. It's not about changing your life. You're not going to do it because we are sitting in a seminar and we've been talking and contemplating on different aspects for these 3 days. But it's just this start is like it's starting to change the journey. It's like the beginning. And it's because this type of development, self-development, transformation, changes, it's not only about getting the information, but it's also what do you do with the information and how do you integrate the information in your life. And this is where the challenge is like, how do you integrate that so that this transformation is deep, this transformation is profound, and this transformation lasts. That's what we want. We want it to be something that lasts. Because a lot of time, so today, one of the big things is that once something happens in our lives or something happened in your life, this is the time where you decide that you want to change your life, and the change occurs because of a big event, because of a big awareness, a waking call, something that tells you this is enough, reaching level where you're like, I cannot go lower than that, it's just way too much. And at that moment, what happens is that you start embarking in wanting to make a difference and in wanting to change your life. But what happens is that people, we just going to add it as our to-do list. So it's like we have a to-do list, which is I want to repaint my entry, and I want to also learn a new language. I want to go to the gym, and I want to change my life. I want to add more money into my life. I want to make more money per day, per week, per month. And it's almost like you add it in a to-do list, like it is something that you're going to do and you're going to cross because you've changed your life. It doesn't work this way. We do not cross out one line that says, I am ready to change my life. It's not something that you add to the to-do list. And this is the mistake we make. We like, okay, this year I'm changing my life. It's not something that you add to a list. It's not like this year I'm going to learn English, I'm going to learn French, I'm going to learn Spanish, and I'm going to change my life. I'm going to add to attract more wealth into my life. It is not a to-do list. Because if you want the change to be not only profound and deep, but global, it has to be a new lifestyle. You need to make the decision and to embark in a whole new change of your life. It's not just one thing that you're going to do, it's the shift in your lifestyle. It's like, how are you going to take your life now going forward? How are you going to live your life so that you are becoming a match to the goals you want to achieve, to the objective you want to reach, to the opportunities you want to attract in your life, and to the money that you want to attract in your life, but also to the love, to the great relationship you want to see happening in your life. So this journey is not, this change and this new journey is not something that you're going to add in those many long lists that we all have. And somehow we tend to do that. In the beginning of the year, we're like, we're so inspired, so motivated. It's also in the mid-year because you're like, okay, I still have 6 months to go. So let me make the best of it. So we'll just start and write the list. It is not. It's a decision. You make it from the depth of you. I want to change my life, and I want to change it by changing my lifestyle. So if you want to really go to the global sphere, you want to dedicate your life into making it happen. And this is what I invite you to do. It's really to decide that there is something I want to change about my life. So let me do it. Let me dedicate my life to my life, which means like, let me create such a big container about the way I dream about my life and make it my life. Transformation is a lifestyle. So let me create it and make it my everyday life. Let me live my life so that I am a match to the dream one I want to be. I want to have a beautiful lifestyle. Let me feel it, be it every day. I want to have elegance in my life. Let me walk with it, feel with it every day. I want to have more ease and more peace of mind, be it now and every day. So, transformation is something that you embark on, that you embrace as a way of being, as a life. So, this past 3 years that I've been completely focusing on human behavior, on the science of success, on understanding what is this art of leading, of having successful businesses. It is an art. It really is an art. And more you listen to me on these seminars, and you can look at the replays of day one and day two, more you will touch this part of it that is really very artistic. It's not 1 plus 2 equal 3, and that's gonna make you reach what you want to reach. It's really touching that artistic part of you and letting it guide you. Okay, so it is not the reaching where you want to go. We focus on our goals and we spend our time running, racing to reach those goals. We spend our time racing to reach those big dream objectives. But reality, it is not the end on itself that matters. And you see it a lot. And I say it and repeat it, success is not a point that you reach, it's the journey that makes your life a masterpiece. It's the becoming itself that matters. It's not what I want to become. It's not what I want to reach. It's not my goal. It's that walk. That is the walk. That is this process of becoming who you want to be. And the moment you really understand that, that's the moment you start living your life truly. You start honoring every minute of your life and every part of it. You start being connected with every moment and every time. It's the becoming itself that matters. And if you still feel like it's too hard, it's too far, it's like I don't have the patience to wait until I reach my goal, you need to rethink that, because it's not going and reaching that goal at the end, it's really the journey to get there. It's the becoming that matters. Because if you are too busy running after where you want to be, after your goals, what's happened is they're going to miss on life. It's going to miss on what's happening around. Because by the time you get there, it's too late. You have dismissed the relationship, you have missed spending quality time with your family, you have even missed creating a family because you've been too focused on reaching professional goals. You've been too focused on making more money. You've been too focused on getting to high responsibilities in your job, and you'll be missing. So this discussion and this conversation is about understanding that it's the becoming itself that matters. It's not who I am becoming, it's not where I am getting, it is the becoming. This is not a race. No, there is no mountain with a peak and you go into like run until you get to the top of the mountain. This is a journey that has no top in the mountain. It's a journey where we grow, and we enjoy every step on the way. This is what the art of leading is. It's the walk. It's the becoming who you are. You dream want to. You're objective goal achieved you that you want to see, the one that you visualize when you sit with yourself and you like dream of, wow, what about if I get there? What about if I reach that? What about if I get closer to who I want to be? You know, that visualization of that ideal you that you want to see in the mirror back, like, well, you know what, I am that. And so the becoming of it is what matters. And I want you from today to start honoring your life, honoring you, and understanding that this walk, just the way you're taking it, make it the best one. Feel it, let yourself do it with all the magic that you have within. Let yourself be with all the beauty that you have inside, and be in touch of that as you are walking, as you are becoming the person you want to be. Because what happened is that when what we grow up, we know there is a difference between being wise, the wisdom of life, and the intelligence, the reasoning, the logic. And we have spent so much time focusing on the intelligence, on the information, on getting the next certificate, on learning more and getting the next diploma, on really feeding that part which is the intellect, when we know that the conscious mind, where all the intellect goes, represent only 5% of the whole mind. The rest is the 95% rest is subconscious mind. It's not, it's emotional. It's all the that is not information. It's everything that we've accumulated from all the emotions we've gone through, from everything we've absorbed through the years. They all get stuck into the subconscious mind, and they represent 95% of what we have, what we can use to live our life. So there is a big difference between the depth of the wisdom that helps you understand who you are, understand what you have in your heart, draw all the lessons from every single thing that was tough, every lesson that you've gone through, everything that was so hard and hurtful. Draw all of that and make it and get from it all the wisdom, and use that wisdom to vibe forward. Use that wisdom to find depth in your life. Use that wisdom to understand that the basics, the appreciation of the simplicity of life, that's where beauty lies. That's where you can get all the gratitude, so that you can vibrate at the level of gratitude and bring to yourself more opportunities, more experiences, more events, more magic in your life to be grateful for. Okay. Uh, So I can see that movements, everyone. Hello, Hanan. Hello, Samira. Hello, Iman. Hello. Let me know where you're connecting, and also on the other platform. No, I'm not seeing any of the comments, so I'm not sure, but let me know. Drop your comments. Let me know if you have any questions as I am advancing, because I wanted to really, as for this day 3, to give you an understanding of what leadership is, and how you can use these tools to be able to vibe forward and use that. So what we have been taught is really more about the information and the intelligence. No one has taught us the way we can be happy, the way we can be fulfilled, the way we can be proud, like the way we can stand as capable women, as women expressing the real us, the real self, the letting our, like happiness, joy be, not feel that we need to hide, not to let people know how we feel. We need to hide, not to let people see a lot of us. But no one told us that yet today, in this era where information is everywhere. Before, we needed to go to faraway universities, to faraway places to seek information, to seek intelligence, to seek knowledge. Now you have that at a click. You don't need, there is no need for as much emphasis on learning so hard, on knowing all the information, because it's accessible. It's just everywhere. Anything you want, you go and get it. You have internet. If Google was not enough, ChatGPT now is like a whole team that is there for you. So you have access to all the information. So the difference now is not about how much information you have absorbed, is what do you do with all this knowledge? How do you do with all this information? And that has to do with emotions, has to do with your inner self, has to do with your understanding of who you are truly. Because what we want is, we want people that are true to themselves. And people that are true to themselves, they need to understand themselves first. And this is the work we do. The work we do is really to make a voyage inside who you are, and to enrich and unlock that part of you that is so feminine, and that is the way of how you are, the being. It's the expression of the being, and more you are in touch with that, more you will feel happier, more you'll feel joyful, and more you'll feel fulfilled. And this is what we want. We want people that are fulfilled. We want leaders that are content. We want leaders that are so connected with who they are, that they seem real, that they seem untouchable, they seem we can connect with them. Leaders touch us when we feel connected to them. And there is no way you connect with anyone if all what you are getting is sterile information. It's just like knowledge. We want life. We want to feel them. We want to feel those emotions. And that comes with the depth of their understanding. It comes from the wisdom. And so, in our program, and in the program that we are launching this week, which is Lead with Your Magic, it's a short program, it's very accessible. We have it at a special price of $630. So, whoever wants to join us, we're going to drop the link and you can join us. It's We were going to talk about how to go into the depth of your profound understanding of who you are, because more you understand, and more you unlock that inner power, more you unlock that magic, and you lead with your magic. You don't lead with getting more information. You don't lead by copying, this one did it this way, let me do it this way. You don't lead by saying, okay, this seems to be good, so let's do it this way. You don't lead by saying, okay, let me try it, if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna go back and hide. That's not how it goes. You lead with your inner magic. When it's your inner magic, it's inner power. It's the power of your desire to create what you want to create. Hello, Nadia, very good to see you. um, we're gonna have the French tomorrow, so I want to invite you again tomorrow. The French starts French tomorrow is at the same time, so it's gonna be 11 a.m. Eastern here, and it's going to be 4 p.m. in Morocco, Morocco, Tunisia, and 5 p.m. in Paris. And so I'm so excited to also get to share this in French, and to all the beautiful French-speaking community that we have in Femme Leader, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and all of them. And it's so nice to meet you as well. So so what do I do with all this information? How do I apply it into my life? What do I carry? That's emotional intelligence. And this is what I invite you to do, is to start with that in that program, because it's the beginning of your understanding of all those emotions, and how you master your emotion. Not that you're going to let them, like suffocate them, or ignore them. No, but what you want is, you want to honor them, to let them be, to feel them, to understand what is it that triggers you. We have so many trauma and so many wounds that comes from our childhood, either from being the eldest in the family, or being the youngest in the family, or was not too much loved, or was too loved, or things that we go through. Jealousy from being young, having had a toy and somebody broke it for us. There are some wounds that we carry, some trauma from all the past, and this trauma doesn't go away, it stays within us. And what happens is that when you see somebody that has something that you really wanted, it still triggers you. Not It's like, how can I feel like that jealous? I don't feel jealous, but it does. And it does, and it makes you feel mad, because you're not supposed to be having those emotions. You're an adult. Yet when you don't heal this trauma, and when you don't heal to do it, but you are able to do it, then it follows you. I see, Nadia, I saw your comments about DM. Please share. Sure, I mean, of course, and you can absolutely join our programs. We have the similar program also in French, and it's 6,000 dirhams, and it's in French. It's the same program. It's also happening in July and August. So I'm going to ask the team if they can follow up with Nadia. She's on Instagram, and we will be able to talk to you with great pleasure. It is amazing. So hi Sylvie, it's good to see you. We have Ahmed also joining. Hello, hi, hello. It's nice to see you. So emotional intelligence, it's the start. If information is everywhere, if understanding, learning, knowledge is everywhere, what we want today and what the world needs more of are leaders that master their emotions, not leaders that fake their emotions, not leaders that actually ignore their emotions, and not leaders that suffocate their emotions. Because more you do that, more it's not going to go anywhere. It gets triggered. It gets triggered the moment you don't want it to be triggered. It gets triggered because somebody reminds you of your sister or brother who took away your toy from you, or it reminds you of your mom that didn't tell you this, or that's, she was like, you put her in such an incredible pedestal, and then you discovered something that, showed that she's just a normal person. So there is wounds related to authority. There are wounds related to the childhood trauma. So there are so many stories that are important to understand and to learn so that you can elevate. Elevating, and I use this word a lot. Elevate, it means you go from one sphere of frequencies, energetic, to vibrate to higher sphere. When you have your heart vibrating with a frequency of being happy, of joy, of magic, imagine how much of this vibration you throw out in the world, into the universe. And it's energy, it's gonna come back to you. What you want is to vibrate things you want to receive. And we spend our life waiting for better situations, better jobs, better relationship, and we're waiting for others. It doesn't start with others. It doesn't start from outside. It starts from within. This is why the understanding and the depth of your inside is important. And that's what I teach in our programs. I teach the wisdom of understanding, the wisdom that goes inside you. How do you use that wisdom so that you can create the life that you want? And what I want you to feel during from this seminar is that whatever you want to create, you can create it. It's up to you. Mastering the energy is a way for you to understand that we are all made of energy, all of us. And because we are made of energy, the way we feel alive is by creating. It's like a plant, right? When you look at a plant or flowers, you can never see a plant and a flower stagnating. Never. Plant will either grow, flower will either blossom, or they're just going to shrink and die. And it's the same thing about us human beings. We cannot say, okay, this is a cozy, stable situation. I'm just going to sit here. It doesn't work this way. It's either you are going to grow and create and feel alive and feel stimulated and get all this energy pumped up, and then get all this vibration and vibrate of it and throw it out and feel the magic and create more of that. Or if you don't do any of that and you stay, then you will feel that you are shrinking down. And it hurts when we don't want that. This is not what we want. We want you to grow. We want you to sparkle. We want you to shine. We want you to feel that magic and let that magic out. But that's not what we do. Do you know what we do? We do so much mothering. We spend our time mothering everything around us, because creation, it means as a woman, you let the muse be the artist, the sensuality of being, the beauty of you, the magic in you. But when we go into the mothering, we mother everything. We mother our children, we mother our husband, we mother our employees, we mother our partners, mother our clients, we mother everything, because we think that's the way to be a woman. We even mother ourselves. Okay, I have to do this, I have to clean this, I have to organize this, I need to do this. Yeah, you didn't do that, so I'm upset because I haven't done what I was supposed to do. That's mothering energy. And mothering energy is a very masculine energy. The moment I discovered that, it changed everything for me, because we are taught that being a mom, that's being a woman. Now, being a mother, it's actually using all the masculine energy to mother everyone, to mother your children. So, why didn't you clean this? Did you take a shower? Did you clean up your organize your bed before leaving? Did you finish your homework? Did you do this? This is mothering. This is not caring. This is not loving. This is not helping the other grow. This is not, giving, empowering the other so that they feel empowered. That's mothering. And so when we spend our time mothering ourselves, we spend our time using that masculine energy to live our life. And you know what it does? It drains us. It exhausts us. It leaves in us a bitterness because we are never satisfied. We are always making sure that everything is structured, and it's just draining us. This is why we need to be able to balance that with the feminine energy. Feminine energy, the energy of being, the energy of being connected with who we are, with what we love, with what makes us feel that spark, feel that liveliness, feel that we can do anything. Hi, I'm just seeing the comments on LinkedIn. Hi, Lilia. Hi, Zahra. Hello, Zainab. So happy to have you with us. And I know it's a special day in this part of the world because it's the beginning of the year, Hijri. So happy New Year to everyone. And I hope this year comes with so many beauty and so much celebrations. This is a beautiful time where we can feel the magic because it's the new moon, it's the start of the year. It just feels like there is so much energy that's going to start growing. And when you embark in a change, when you embark in something new, do it with that energy. There is something special with connecting your own transformation with special events and special moments. And this is just an idea. And, as we plan this seminar, I had no idea that's going to be with the beginning of the moon, and it brought me so much joy because there is something about energetics, and there is something about when you feel that things will grow, because it makes me grow myself. It makes everyone come in and join in us grow together, and the collective intelligence and energetic that we create with this is just incredible. This is why I invite you to come to our programs. We create so much collective intelligence. And Lilia, thank you so much. And I know, Lilia, you've been thinking about joining us, so maybe this is the time to join us for the Expérience Femme Leader en français or in English, and we have this very special program that you will enjoy. It's called Lead with Your Magic. It's really focused during July and August. So we have 6 live module where we will be taking a voyage inside, and for you to get the basics and the tools to feel that not only you are making change in your own journey of your life, but you have the tools to actually step up to get closer to your dreams. And because let's talk now about leadership, because leadership is actually an energy. It's not I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It feels masculine because when you do it so that you get followers, that's masculine energy. So leading becomes masculine when the only objective for you to lead is to have followers following you. And if that is the objective, what happened is that we start promising. We think that we need to know where we're going. We think that we need to know what we're doing. So it's like we claim things. We're going to do this year. We're going to reach this year. We're going to be at this level this year. We're going to do that. And the moment you don't do that, you feel that you failed. And so it becomes like a zigzag of things. So you zig, you zag, you go down, you go up, and it makes you feel bitter. And this is not the leadership we talk about. We're talking about a leadership that feels like energy. And if I have to find a better example, one of my mentors uses this example a lot, and I think it's really, well, sorry, very clear to compare that to the wolf. When a group of wolves get together, and you see one wolf that stand, look at high up with their head and go because looking for water. So all the wolves will follow that leader that decided to go this way, because if they too are looking for water, they'll follow him. They don't spend time saying, I think I'm the great leader. I think you need to follow me because I have a way for me to find water, and I know I'm going to find water. Follow me. That's not how it works. They do it, and they don't talk, and they just walk, and everyone else follow them. And they know that they will go and get money and get the water, and this is what they go. And this is what leadership is. Leadership is walking. Leadership is taking the walk, embodying who you are, what you believe in, embodying that lifestyle that is the lifestyle that is aligned with the dream objective you want, with what you want to achieve in your life, and you walk. You walk the walk. And that's what I do. I walk. I lead the way I see it. I elevate as I teach, as we go into the program, as we grow together, because more you have, more you understand, more you go in depth into the comprehension of the dynamic between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, more we all grow. And I see the step by step how things are growing as we are walking. So leadership is a walk, is you walking towards where you want to do, because there is nothing more exciting, more incredible when we see someone doing something with so much passion, with so much love, and with giving it the best they can. Not perfection. Again, we talked a lot about that yesterday. It's not about being perfect. It's about being giving your best and truly believing in it, and having a desire that is aligned with the humanness, with the love, with peace of mind, with the beauty, with whatever you want for yourself, you want it for others, because that's empathy and that's bringing all the humanness. And that's what leadership is. Leadership is an energy. This is why you want to approach it as an art, because when it comes as an art, you are the artist. You are the artist, because with your creativity, there is nothing, there is no good or bad artists. There are just different ones, and different ones that appeal to different people. And so the objective is not to please everyone, not to talk to everyone, but to be able to have your match listening to you. So when you walk your walk towards what you want, it's like, look at one example. If you when you see a woman dancing with all the beauty and the music, it's like really embodying that dance. It makes you feel like you want to dance. This is why we love songs so much. Like Adele, when she sings and she say hello, you think she's talking to you. Is she talking to me? And so each time she sings, she takes you with her. Nancy Ajram is one of the most embodied feminine energy. It's like she takes you. You're like, wow, I want to sing this way. I want to hear this. I want to feel this way. And because she embodies exactly who she is and what she does. And leaders, we get attracted to leaders, connected with the leaders, because they mirror, they reflect their true self, their reality inside. And if your reality is not something that you know so well, or something that you want to hide, or you're like, okay, I've gone through this and I don't want people to know it, let's work together. Come and join us, because that's what we do. You're going to love your life. You're going to be able to forgive yourself for everything that you thought was your fault. Nothing is your fault. And if everything is energetics, so this is the time where you want to understand and realize that if things happens, they happen for a reason. And if the reason is to just understand how much power you have, and that you, no matter what happens, you're okay, then be it. Otherwise, it's the reason is really to extract the wisdom from everything, to draw the lessons from what happened, and to be able to get more, have more depth in everything you do, in the way you relate to people, in the way you commit. It makes you become a better human. More you have that wisdom, more it grows in you as empathy for your own humanness, because you're wiser, you appreciate yourself more, you fill your cup with more appreciation and love, and so you will have more to do, more. I'm going to bring a beautiful comment by Zahra. Thank you so much. I love your comments. You're incredible. So I'm going to read it. Listening to you, very dear Professor Dr. Hind. I love you. always opens up horizons. With one learns to move forward in one's dreams, absolutely, without giving up. Never. For women, dreams navigate the galaxy of the world around. The society that dictates the most contradictory codes to her. Yes, because it's not going to be easy, and the objective is not that we're going to avoid and be easy, but objective is really to be able to go beyond that, to like, okay, this is here, it is what it is, but let me navigate with all of that. Thank you, my very dear Hin, for initiating BAL to find yourself. It is about finding yourself. It's about finding yourself. It's about finding your sense of life. It's even more than that. It's about honoring your life every day. It's not where you're going that matters, it's the walk towards where you're going. That's what matters. Because where we're going, it can be sometime far. We're not even sure we will reach it at that point. It may be a legacy that you leave behind. But the becoming is your everyday life. Why do you waste your life waiting for who you want to be? Enjoy every moment. Take every moment as so precious. People think that money is the most important currency, but it's not money, it's time. Money, even if you lose it, you'll get it back. Time, never. If you waste time, you will never get the time back. Time is the most precious things that we have. And time is the most precious thing we have. This is why you want to be aware, and you want to be so connected with this reality. And the way you are is by honoring you. This is your life. This is in a celebration of your life. And the celebration of your life, you can celebrate every day, every moment. You can celebrate it on the name of the gratitude of everything you have. Because you're grateful, celebrate it. Because I'm grateful, I am here, I'm loving it. I am in the most beautiful place. This is a place that have shaped me. This is a place that have where I have my mentors, my mentor Peter Rogers, and I want to, he passed away, so it's really sad. But I was able to reconnect with his wife and to, come back and see them, and I've learned so much from all those professors, from being in the best really spaces of learning and knowledge. But I remember one thing that he always told me. He said, if there is one thing that you remember from here, is intellectual honesty. And I was not making sense of it at that time. I was maybe too young, I don't even understand. But it is intellectual honesty, is, are you honest with yourself? And this is the question, is that we often live our life and we're not even sure what matters to us, what's important to us. So are we truly honest with ourselves? If you're not going towards what makes you feel alive, what's your dream, you're not honest really. What you're doing is just you're fitting in a box. Or you're like, you have reached a statico that seems perfect according to, some societal references, and you just there. You can't move more because you worry somebody's gonna be upset. You can move more because if you say no, they're not gonna like you. So we overgive, we overplease, we overdo. We do it and we hate ourselves for doing it. We overplease everyone and then we hate ourselves for doing it. And we go into that victimization mode that makes us, we think that something out of nowhere will come and get you out of it. It doesn't work this way. It works this way only in Disney movies, when there is Prince Charming that comes and save you from something, or when there is a superhuman that comes and rescue you. The only rescue is from you. And this is why just by being in the seminar is a first step to change in your life. It's getting the information. But what I want for you is really to get the transformation. This is why I'm inviting you to come to this small program that is accessible. It's first step. You get the information, you start integrating it so that you start really feeling that transformation. Because it's a new way of looking at things. Doesn't mean that you don't have it and you don't know it, but it is you realizing how much of it you have. So this work is a work of a lifetime. It's an investment that you do in you that you never regret. Sometimes I have people say, oh, it's expensive to work with you. It's like, okay, but when they come, they don't want to leave. They actually not only grow, women starts, not only, I know that, and the objective was to make her investment. So she made the first investment, $5,000 for her mastermind. And not only she made it, she made $80,000 before we even finished, because she created a new company. She was in real estate. She hated it. So we found what she wanted. And it was about designing beautiful Moroccan kaftan. And she did that. And 3 months, 4 months to the program, she was able to do a private show, and she sold every piece. She have created and crafted 81 pieces, and she was able to do that. And I am just mesmerized and surprised by all those incredible results, because sometimes, see women where the change happen right away, like month, two, because they're so ready. It's like, that's it. I'm changing my life. It's done. It's done. I don't want to be this way. I am ready. And when you're ready, then it happens like this. Sometimes it takes longer. It doesn't mean that you're not ready. It's maybe inside you're not sure that it will work for you. And this is the worry we all have. What about if it doesn't work for me? What about if May doesn't happen, doesn't work? Well, there is so much evidence today around you that you need to take a chance on you, believing that it will work. And that's where faith comes in. Because if it doesn't work, and nothing would work with that attitude, in fact, whatever you do, nothing will work. And this is why the shift of the mindset is the shift of your attitude. And wherever you walk, just the fact that you start understanding that becoming is you journey, it's you taking that journey to getting closer to your dream, is already such a big start. So if you believe that your life will pivot, and if you had to believe that, if like you today believe, like, my life, I have the feeling that one day my life just gonna pivot, just gonna change, just going to up level to something, wow, something like, oh my God, if it happens, something like a dream, something like just the spark of the magic. If I do believe that, how will I live today? Ask yourself that question every day. If I knew, how will I live today? You're gonna feel the power, I don't know where from, happy somehow. You will ignite something inside you. It is you that lead yourself. Even in our program, it's you that creates the transformation. I walk with you. We co-create it together. It's your inner power, it's your magic, it's or your genius, it's your talent, it's your beauty, is everything that you experience, the bad, the good, the everything. You needed all of that to be the extraordinary person you are today. What I'm doing is transferring some codes and giving you some guidance so that it makes it easier for you to do the walk. And so I'm inviting you to come. We dropped the link for this program. It's starting this week. So I urge you, if you're ready, just come in. Don't think twice. This is an investment. You will never regret it. And it's such a special price. It's small, it's easy, and you can access it. And so this, if you have, because I know that everyone, you have a deep soul, life transforming energy inside you, even if you don't know it. If you just knew it, you need how to unlock it, you will be amazed by what you can create, but what you can attract, what you can bring. And so this is for the program, which is Lead with Your Magic, that start at $630. This price is special during the seminar. So if you're interested, just say yes. There is the same one in French. So if you are French, it's okay. We have it, l'intemporel in French. I'll be talking more about it tomorrow. But it is to lead yourself with magic, because you become timeless. It's the timelessness of life. It's like every moment is incredible. Every moment is magic. Every moment you can enjoy it. So we meet once a week for this program. It will be, I will drop the dates and the times, and it's just it's incredible, because not only you will master some of the sequences of the Believe Act Lead method, but we will merely work on unlocking your magic, on freeing yourself from the wounds that get triggered anytime, on really embarking in a global transformation that is your life. This is a life journey, lifetime journey. It's not something you do, it's not a tool you learn, it's just not information, it's a lifestyle. And the beauty of that is that not only it's going to affect your life, but change your life, but you will also have a ripple effect on your family, your children. You know, women and mothers, Millie, if you have daughters, this is incredible because daughters are looking up to you to see how it is to be happy women, how it is to live womanhood, not motherhood. We confuse women by motherhood. Motherhood is part of it. There is one archetype type of it, but womanhood has the muse, has the artist, has the beauty of the women, and it has the mothering. But if we have simplified everything to just the mothering, then we are so much in the masculine energy, it drains us. You want to have that and you want to balance it out with the beauty. So they want, your daughters wants to see their mom happy, wants to see their mom going after the dream. You give them examples, you give them the possibility to believe in themselves, to believe in what they want to become, to believe in everything possible. And this is what we want. We want our daughters to feel happy. We want our daughters to feel that, they can go after the dreams. Life is beautiful. It's not about continuous struggle. They deserve to have a happy life. They deserve to have an easy life. They deserve to have a beautiful life. And this is comes from that. And so for a longer transformation, it's in our 6-month mastermind. It's open also. So it's a mastermind on 6 months. You can join us. We meet every Monday. We meet at 12 noon Eastern, which is 5 p.m. GMT +1. And this mastermind is for you not only to elevate, but to power up. And we power up all together. We've created a collective intelligence where to get ready. Because you know what? If we want to want to see the world change, might as well be the reason for it to change. Be that reason. Be the reason why the world changes. Be it. Be it by embracing it, by taking the step towards it. Be that reason. It could be just from a tiny one, but you'll be surprised with the ripple effect it has. Because your changing will change your family, your community, and it can grow more. It can grow beyond what you can even imagine. So we work on excellence, being excellent in your expertise, in your job, in your role as a decision maker, as a CEO, as an entrepreneur, as an executive, and in your strategy, how to elevate the game within your job, but also in your life. And of course, the powerful mindset. It is so important to have a powerful mindset to do that. So the mastermind, let me tell you a little bit about it. So today in the mastermind, sorry, we have already more had 200 sorry, 200 women have already benefited from it. Seeing them creating new opportunities, they found inner peace. Sorry. They were able to stand back as leaders, feeling empowered, and they come from different background. We have doctors, we have consultants, we have coaches, we have lawyers. I have one questions about from Zenib saying that maybe she's too young because she's still studying. It's never too young. I always say, I wish I had all these tools before. I wish I knew it. I don't know what I'll be now, but maybe I'll be somebody like Jennifer Lopez. I have no idea. But it's like, like get the tools. The earliest you get them, they are the fastest you can really transform your life and embody your life and enjoy it and be so fulfilled. There is no too early, there is no too late. We have women in all ranges that comes from the early 20s up to 70s. So and we grow together, we share the love, we share the caring, we share the understanding, we share all of it together, and it feels so good because it creates a womanhood. And this womanhood, we all crave it, we all love it, but we want the womanhood where we feel that we belong. It's about belonging, it's about feeling that you are appreciated, you are loved for who you are. And so this is a program where it's like if you feel like you are ready to stop feeling overwhelmed and led by circumstances, but you want to start leading your life the way you want it to to be, and to become in charge of all of your results. Your results, and when I say results, it's really not only the money that you make at the end of the month, but also the how you feel, your health, your being more disciplined about taking care of yourself, respecting yourself, honoring every part of you. So it's like, really, how do you take care of you? So are you in charge of everything? Be, if you want to be also recognized as the authority in your field of expertise and as a thought leader, it helps, because we have a whole branding module about clarifying your messaging, implementing a very easy to follow framework for social media. Social media is a platform. If we had a whole masterclass about social media and about branding in early in June, and it's on the YouTube channel, so you can subscribe on YouTube channel and get all these videos, because branding is extremely important. This is word we are in a time where everyone is a brand, and you need to brand yourself, because if you don't, the word will do it for you anyway. So might as well take responsibility and create it. You also, if you're looking to build a powerful mindset and go through the whole process of understanding the science of success, the law of attraction, the manifestation, how do you think into results, into getting the results you want? Because whatever you want, you can create it when you are able to visualize it, when you are able to see it in front of you. And we want to master, if you want to master the triad, the energetics of feeling good, of success, of wealth creation, the energetic of leadership. How do you lead yourself with a powerful mindset, with the right strategy, and with the energetics? This is a triad that you can spend your life defining the best strategies. And I'm saying that it coming from someone. I have not only did a PhD from Harvard in strategic thinking and planning and development system, how to integrate all the understanding to define the countrywide strategies and national strategy. But I've spent 25 years on strategy, at the international level when I was at the World Bank, on strategy at the national level when I was with the Prime Minister's office, on strategy at the corporate level when I was as the foreign sovereign fund, but also as an entrepreneur, as we were accompanying many institutions, defining their strategies, defining their portfolio. So I'm a strategist by training, by work, by experience. This is how I am. This is what I do. This is why in our private container, it is incredible what we do. We have fun. We structure $1 million programs. We write bestsellers. We elevate to, one of my private clients is nominated as a Forbes council coach in their council. I mean, the results, I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. I have clients who are also structuring investment funds at the highest level. So not only we do the mindset and energetics, but we do the strategy, the high level strategy. That's on the private container. Now in the mastermind, we do touch on the strategy, but we touch on the strategy that will help you get your business going, get your business up leveled, and get the money in the bank, because that's what we want as a businesswoman. So, but if you are also an executive, so it's also helps you boost your confidence, articulate the message, so you know how to present yourself, how to talk about yourself, how to be at ease in meetings, how not to feel triggered anymore with feedback. If somebody gives me feedback, thank you, I appreciate it, I grow with it, it doesn't affect you. So if there is a place for you, if you find yourself in this, if you're like, yes, I want that, come and join us. The mastermind is over 6 months. It's $900 per month, and you can pay it in full. It's $5,000. You get access. You get access to a private group on Facebook, but also a private group on WhatsApp. So we are actually all the time together, And we meet once a week for an hour and a half, where there is some training, some teaching, but there is also a lot of hot seat coaching. And you have access to a digital platform about the whole sequence of Believe, Act, Lead. Everything you need to know to be able to feel like not only I know it, I can teach it. And this is what we want. You get a certification at the end for you mastering the BAL method, for you having really understood what does it take to understand that. So the belief side, and to understand. So the belief side is really about the mindset. It's how to become completely on top of your of what you do, like very intentional in everything you do. You are not, if you feel bad, it's okay, you understand how to handle it. You are on top of your emotions, you don't let them drown you down. It also covers visibility, and that's in the branding module. And so it's through building your brand, through mirroring. So like, talking about your brand is really, it's being able to show up continuously and consistently. Because when you're a leader, you don't want to show up just like once and you're like, you know what, let me take a break. I want to take a break for a month and come back. Oh, sorry, I took a break for a month, but I'm back. No, when you're a leader, it's a place that you take and you insist on keeping it, because it becomes you, because that's your walk, that's your lifestyle. So your branding is almost using social media as your diary. It's like, what do I do, how do I grow, how do I walk, where do I go, how do I see things, how do I elevate myself? And that's the visibility. There is a strategy, but there is also, we talk about global impact. We want to be part of the global change. Being part of the global change means you understand what it means, understand what sustainability means, what sustainable development takes. I worked so many years on water, environment, energy as the foundation for a sustainable development. Today, I take that from a women empowerment perspective, because gender and women are at the root of everything to do with development. And as women, we become a voice for everything else. So it's not only a transformation for you, your inner you, but it's also for you to lead the change of the world. And if more women had to really be more connected with themselves and healing everything that is still, not so good. I just like, I don't want to talk about it, but it's there, but I want to ignore it, but that's okay. And not it makes you feel so much joy, so much back happy of life. Ines was one of my beautiful clients from Croatia, and she was saying after this transformation, how she felt in love again with her life. And just listening to things like that, it makes me feel that not only this work is powerful, because I love it and I know the depth of it, but it makes changes in people's life. And Ines is the president of our foundation for children education. And I know that in her voice and messaging, now it mirrors all of that. And when you come and you present and you talk and you do your work while loving your life, you make others feel the same. You show others how to feel the same. And this is what we want. We want to be the voice. We want to change everything together. We want to bring more love, more care, more peace, more joy, and more giving your best, which translate with excellence in everything we do. And excellence means caring, excellence means sustainability, excellence means humanness, excellence means leading the change and changing the world. So we dropped the link for the mastermind. It's open, it's leaders, it's balmethod.com/leaders mastermind. There is room for you. Come and join us. If you would like a consultation, I'll be very happy to organize a Zoom so that I can give you more details, see what program fits you best. Maybe you want to come into the private circle, the inner circle. It's $15,000 for the whole 6 months, and it's private with me. We meet every week. You get access to the mastermind. You get access to all the programs. You get access to the digital. You get also a lot of bonuses, and there is a retreat that we're planning, so we get to meet together. So it's incredible. So if this is something what you like, if this is your time, and if you're here and this fits what your desire, and you want to also integrate, embark in a beautiful life journey that not only transform you but also impact others with you. So let me know, DM, send us a DM in any of the platforms, or on LinkedIn, on Facebook, or Instagram, and we will be very happy. The team is in the messaging all the time, and we will be very happy to organize a chat together. We can have a chat on Facebook, or no, WhatsApp, or we can also have a Zoom call together. So this is it for the 3 days. This has been beautiful. I loved it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I've shared so many beautiful information. You still have access to all those days. So day one about the belief part, the mindset, the energetics. Day two about the taking actions, the understanding that it's not about perfection, it's about giving your best. And day three was about how leadership is energy, and how the becoming, the journey is where everything is. I love you. You're incredible. Don't stay with us. If you come to the program, I'm so happy to welcome you and to embrace you with my energy, and you'll be with us. We will work together. By the end of the summer, you'll be ready to get ready for a fall that is just powerful and transformational, and you taking actions to elevate your life. And if you want to be in our mastermind, let's make 2023 the year for you. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I will be so happy to have you with us. If you are interested in the private, I have only one, actually two spots, but today just confirmed one person for one spot, so I have one spot left. And I am so excited to see who's going to come for that spot, and I'm very happy to walk with you and to create magic together in your life. So stay around. Tomorrow it's going to be in Français, in French, for the French speakers. And this is such a beautiful, beautiful seminar. Thank you, everyone. I love you. You are amazing. You are beautiful. All these people and beautiful faces that came with me today and who are watching us on replay. Thank you for listening. Thank you for honoring us with your presence. Thank you. And I'm so happy that you are able to take something with you just to inspire you, so that you can believe that whatever you want, you can do it and create it in your life. Thank you so much, everyone. Love you all. Bye bye.